All right, welcome to part 2 of this video series on how to succeed with resolutions and habits. Did you complete the assignment from video 1? Really defining a motivating why, writing it down, and putting it somewhere where you can see it every day? I don't know, it's up to you. But in this video, we're going to talk about how to break bad habits. You know, when it comes to goals or changing ourselves, the question we should not be asking ourselves is, what do I need to do? The question we should be asking ourselves is, who do I need to become? Think about the traits and the qualities of someone who's successful, okay? Because the truth is, when we seek after success, when we pursue success, it eludes us. Instead, we attract success to us by the person that we become. So be the type of person that keeps promises to themselves. Stop being the person that pleases everyone else at the expense of your own goals and your own health. Be the type of person that takes time to prepare for the things that are important to you, right? Really think about those traits and qualities, and be the type of person that, doesn't thrive on instant gratification, right? And gets out of that trap. The trick here is behaving yourself. How much time do you spend watching TV, or keeping up with the news, or wasting time on Facebook in the newsfeed, watching everyone else? Start by being aware of where you spend your time. Here's a great tip by Brian Tracy. Brian Tracy taught the EtoE ratio. What that is basically the entertainment to education ratio. How many minutes do you spend on entertainment versus the amount of minutes you spend on education? See, the truth is, the bottom 80% of society spends a lot of time on watching TV, listening to music, playing on their phone, surfing the web, whatever, entertainment, reading the news. Whereas the top 20% unplugs, spends a lot more time on educating themselves and learning new things. It's time to turn off your TV and turn on your life. Where we choose to focus our attention, our energy goes also. For me, I used to spend a lot of time trying to keep up with the news. On the way to work, I was listening to AM radio or maybe music. At work, I was reading the news all day long. At home at night, I was reading the news to unwind. I probably spent about 2.5 hours a day on the news. So assignment number 1 is to be aware of where you're spending your time and identify 3 bad habits that may be sabotaging your efforts and sucking up your time. Now here's the key. As you're identifying these and kind of evaluating your day, look not at just what you say to yourself, like I want to be healthy. Look at your behavior, look at your actions, okay? If you tell me that you want to get into great shape, but you spend more time with your Xbox than you do learning about nutrition, then I don't believe you, because your actions speak way louder than your words. Now the key is to make your why power so strong that it overwhelms any urge for instant gratification. All right, I'm going to give you 5 strategies for eliminating bad habits. Remember, habits were learned, they were acquired, so they can be unlearned. Number 1, identify triggers. Look at your bad habits and identify what sets them off. This is the whole who, what, when, where. Okay, for us, one of our bad habits was staying up late, watching TV, and snacking on foods. It just seemed like every time we sat down, we wanted something to eat. So instead of watching TV, we started working out at night. No more bad habit of snacking on food that we didn't need. Okay? Facebook and cell phones can be very clever. Okay? Every time you get a text, that little ding, or you get a Facebook notification, that little red light goes off, that's an instant gratification trigger in your brain, and it sucks you in. So one of the things that I had to do was disable all notifications on my phone. The second thing I did is I moved all of my Facebook and Voxer and other apps off of my home screen onto another page so that I can get into my phone and not get distracted all day long by what other people needed of me. Okay, number 2, clean house. Okay, you've got to have a safe haven. Your house, your home has to be your safe place. So you've got to eliminate the temptation to eat bad food. If there's ice cream in my house, I'm going to eat it. Seriously, even to this day. Ice cream, pizza, fresh pizza out of the oven, I'm going to eat it. So you've got to eliminate, clean house, and get rid of the things that you don't want to have anymore. Whether that be bad food, alcohol, something that tempts you to shop and spend money when you don't want to, get it out of your house, okay? Number 3, swap it. Swap a bad habit for a good habit, right? We talked about earlier me swapping late night TV and snacking for working out, right? So sometimes you may want something sweet to eat after a meal. For me, what I did is I started chewing gum, right? That was something that I could swap out, get that sensation of a sweet taste without all the calories. Number 4, and it's very similar to number 5, but the opposite. Number 4 is to ease in. Number 5 is to jump in. You've got to know what works right for your personality, right? Sometimes it's better to ease into making all those changes instead of overwhelming yourself. For me, what I did in the beginning was I tried to improve one meal at a time. I wanted to really improve breakfast until I nailed it day after day after day. And then my mid-morning snack, and then lunch, right? Until I was in the habit of preparing a healthy lunch and bringing it with me every day, doing the grocery shopping and everything. So easing in may be a better fit for you if you've failed in the past by quitting everything cold turkey and jumping in. Okay, like I said, number 5 is to jump in. Why? We're so used to living in instant gratification land. When you jump in and you eliminate a lot of bad habits all at once and replace them with good habits, it can be very motivating because of the results. Sometimes the results are what keep us motivated in the game. Making a lot of changes all at once can produce quicker results. Okay, so those are your 5 ways to eliminate bad habits. I hope you enjoyed this video. And your assignment, again, is to identify 3 bad habits or more and what those triggers are. And yes, write them down. Okay, once again, I hope you enjoyed this series. If you didn't catch part 1 yet, look for it on our YouTube channel or in the description of this video. Make sure to subscribe to get part 3, which will be coming out very soon. And for help with all your health and fitness goals, visit us at symbioticfitness.com. Thanks.